Rekhe's feat, a perspective integrating neuroscience, Sanskrit science, and evolutionary consciousness. Recently, a teenager from Maharashtra, Mahesh Rekhe, completed an extraordinary cognitive feat in Varanasi, the memorization and precise recitation of 2,000 verses of the Shukla Yajurveda in the highly complex Dandakrama style. While the media reported it as a Vedic achievement, its deeper implications are far more significant. What this young mind did is not just cultural or ritualistic. It touches the intersection of neuroscience, cognitive evolution, Sanskrit acoustics, geophysical resonance, and the larger question of human consciousness that thinkers like Sri Aurobindo and the Mother explored a century ago. Below is a concise, rational, and science-aligned articulation of why this matters. 1. Sanskrit as an engineered cognitive technology. Sanskrit is not merely a language. Its phonetic system is algorithmically structured. Each syllable is acoustically precise. Its meters, like Dandakrama, generate highly ordered rhythmic patterns. These patterns entrain breathing, attention, and neural oscillations. In neuroscience terms, such chanting produces enhanced gamma-theta coupling linked to memory and insight, global neural synchronization, rare in ordinary cognition, high coherence brain states associated with deep meditative absorption, dhyanic states. Devrat did not simply recite verses. He entered repeatedly a state of prolonged cognitive coherence that very few adult practitioners ever experience. 2. Quantum neurobiology, high coherence at a young age. Modern neuroscience acknowledges that very high fidelity rhythmic tasks performed for long durations involving breath, sound, and attention create low entropy neural states where millions of neurons fire in synchrony. This is rare, especially in a teenager whose brain is still developing. Such states are known to improve integrative cognition, strengthen memory networks, increase meta-awareness, create long-term plastic changes in frontal and parietal cortices. In simple terms, this kind of training builds a super integrated mind. Number 3. Geophysical resonance, why Kashi matters. Kashi's ancient builders did not choose the location randomly. Independent geophysical analyses, magnetic microstructuring, subsoil resonance, fault-line geometry indicate that parts of Varanasi exhibit unique geomagnetic anomalies, predictable acoustic resonance behaviors, high natural EM stability. These do not create supernatural energy, but they amplify certain patterns of sound and attention. This is similar to how a well-designed concert hall amplifies a specific frequency. If a high-coherence cognitive act like Dandakrama chanting happens here, the environmental coupling efficiency is significantly higher. This is not mysticism, it is physics. 4. Fractal consciousness and collective fields. Human cognition is fractal. Neural activity entrains breath, breath entrains heart rhythm entrains listeners, groups entrain to each other. This is empirically studied as intersubject synchronization. A single high-coherence individual can function as a node that entrains many others, even subtly. This explains phenomena observed in mass meditation studies, dyadic synchrony experiments, Aurobindo's collective consciousness hypothesis, the Mother's emphasis on inner frequencies affecting outer life. What a single mind achieves at extreme coherence can scale, subtly but measurably. Number 5. Evolutionary field theory, why this moment matters. Sri Aurobindo held that consciousness evolves and that certain individuals act as openings for collective advancement. Modern cognitive science supports this indirectly. Breakthrough states achieved by one person increase the probability of similar states emerging in others through cultural, mimetic, neural, and attentional pathways. A rare demonstration of extreme discipline, cognitive precision, phonetic mastery, long-duration neural coherence in a young mind acts as a signal in the collective system. It sets a psychological precedent. It increases aspirational bandwidth. It revives an entire cognitive tradition, and it shifts the boundary of what is considered humanly possible. In evolutionary systems, rare events often have disproportionate long-term effects. So what did Devrat actually do? Not a religious performance, not a cultural demonstration, not a nostalgic preservation of heritage. He demonstrated a peak cognitive state that arises when a precision language, Sanskrit, a structured meter, Dandakrama, a resonant geography, and a disciplined mind, a teenager, interlock perfectly. This is the kind of convergence that affects a civilizational timeline, not just a ceremony. Number 7, why this is relevant for India's future. India today stands at a point where AI is accelerating, youth attention spans are collapsing, cognitive fragmentation is rising, older traditions are dying, deep work is becoming rare. A teenager achieving something of this magnitude is not a Vedic nostalgia moment. It is a neurocognitive uprising. It proves that extreme focus is still possible. Precision cognition is still possible. Deep memory is still possible. Disciplined mental evolution is still possible. And India's ancient cognitive sciences are not dead. They are re-emerging. This is the real story. Conclusion. Devrath Rekhi's achievement is not about religion. It is about human cognitive potential. It is about high coherence consciousness. It is about civilizational memory. And in many ways, it is aligned with Sri Aurobindo's vision that the next leap in human evolution will come not from technology, but from consciousness mastery. If one teenager can do this today, a generation can do far more tomorrow. If you want